Turn the stupid things off. What cave have you guys been living in?
And we're the idiots?
Relax, I'm just kidding. Well, duh.
Why would you want to do something like that?
Makes sense. Things are not equal.
Hey, it could happen. Our cars are increasingly going from being machines with computers in them to being computers with wheels on them. And this is no more true than inside the vehicle. The amount of technology that's constantly bombarding the driver with information is leading to a serious issue with driver distraction. I don't even know when the first car radio was put in a car, probably back in the 20s or 30s, but from that point on, it's got geometrically worse. We've got telephones, we've got email, we've got text messages, we've got web inputs, we got all sorts of stuff, sat nav, everything else, constantly getting in the way of the driver actually driving the car. Now, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or NHTSA, in the United States, has recently issued some voluntary guidelines to car manufacturers as to what they should and should not allow their vehicles to do. For example, you have to have the car in park before you enter a 10-digit phone number. Now, in a sense, NHTSA has already thrown up their hands and said, we can't stop people from being distracted. They're going to do this. And just as we've come to mostly adapt to listening to the radio in the car, we feel that eventually people are going to adapt to handling some of these other functions. Now, NHTSA believes that voice recognition is probably the best solution. Now, we've had voice recognition in cars for, 10, 15 years. The early systems were pretty awful. You had to be exactly precise in your syntax in order to get any kind of an answer. Now, more recent systems allow a more natural flow of language. For example, you can just say, I wonder what the weather is like in Vancouver, and the car will talk back to you. Don't you get enough talking back at home? Anyway, that's not the point. The thing is, at the bottom line, it comes down to you, the driver. The regulators can regulate, the manufacturers can manufacture, but if you find yourself driving, talking on your phone, hands-free or not, and you think to yourself, did I just go through a red light? Time to give your head a shake. I'm Jim Kenzie.